Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Pat McGrath times Bridgerton collection. If you are a fan of Bridgerton, then you will be very excited to see that Pat McGrath, the queen of makeup, has collaborated with Shonda Rhimes' amazing TV show, which I love very much, to create a Pat McGrath times Bridgerton collaboration. I got everything which had the amazing Bridgerton packaging. So I got the cheek palette and I also got the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be testing them out for you guys today. I'm just going to get into it. But if you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado, guys, here is the video. It is a sold out collection, but Pat McGrath does currently have a waiting list on her website, which does lead me to believe that she will be doing a restock soon. So do keep your eyes peeled. I will leave a link to that down below. In the collection, she released a 6-pan eyeshadow palette, a blusher and highlight trio, and 2 highlighters as well. The packaging is absolutely stunning. I love it. It's kind of very baby blue, very lilac, very cute. It reminds me of like a Bridgerton version of the Divine blush packaging. So first up, guys, I'm going to be trying out the Mothership Diamond of the First Water eyeshadow palette. This is inspired by the Shondaland and Netflix smash hit Bridgerton. This limited edition palette presents a queen's ransom of 6 ultra regal colors. It is £50 and $65 US. So this is the packaging here, absolutely stunning. And inside, I feel like I'm about to open a jewelry box. It's that cute. Bridgerton. Super excited. I love the fact that they've got the little bees embossed into the eyeshadow, and it looks like we've got a nice special shade here and a nice looking little shimmer here. I'm very excited to try this. I don't actually want to swatch it because I feel like I'm going to ruin it, but it looks super cute. Next up is the cheek palette, and that is £40 and $52 US. It is the Divine Blush and Glow Trio Love at First Blush, Blusher and Highlighter, 10.5 grams and 0.37 ounces, infused with botanical oils, high intensity glow, micro perfecting finish, translucent coverage, mistake proof buildability, vivid color purity, sensorial experience, and skin-like effect, which is one of the reasons I love the Pat McGrath blushes. They are so buildable, so blendable, and such a great pigment. So she does say it is something that will work for all complexions. That was my only reservation about this. I didn't know if it would really work for me, but I'm excited to try it. So I'm going to show you guys the packaging, and then I'm going to show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. those are the swatches on. I actually really like the look of everything I've tried. The eyeshadow palette looks really nice. The mauve looks really interesting. It's kind of like a metallic-y mauve. The blue glitter does look good, but it didn't feel like an old school special shade. It did feel nice, and it does have a really nice reflect to it, but it doesn't have the same silkiness that some of her older special shades do have, but it does have a really nice effect, and it does look really interesting and sparkly. The deepest pink, which is this one here, that one actually looks a lot like the Love Struck blusher, which I thought was going to look a lot more like this blusher. So when I swatched this blusher, I was like, oh, that's identical to Love Struck, but actually once I swatched Love Struck, the Divine Blush in Love Struck, I realized that that was this shade here was a lot more similar to Love Struck, and this one here actually looks a lot more like the Patrick Tar blusher. The highlighter in this blush trio is stunning. It's gorgeous, very flattering on my skin tone. This blusher here I thought was going to be just a very pale powdery blush, but it's actually much more of a metallic blush. It's got a bit of a sheen to it, so I would say this is kind of also a highlighter as well. This is actually a really pretty color and could look nice on like a glowy skin day, or if you just want to have like a bronzy day and just want to give yourself a bit of glow, this could be a really nice one. This is really pretty, very metallic, very shiny. This one is very rich, very deep, which I do really like. So yeah, they all look really nice. It's very pinky, purpley, bluey, which we kind of knew was going to happen, and also it's Pat, so obviously it was going to happen. But I'm excited about all of them. They are quite small. They're not the size I normally am used to from like a Mothership, but I think she has been reducing the size in her smaller palettes. The Bridgerton blushes in size are 10.5 grams in total, 3.5 grams each. The Divine blushes are 9.7 grams each. They are much bigger, so they're pretty much the same size as the entire cheek palette. So in terms of cost effectiveness, I think the Divine blush is probably your best bet. But if you do want a bit more variation, then the palette's a really nice option, especially if you are looking for one of her highlighters, which are a bit pricey as well. So first up, I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to try and do different variations on each eye. So on this side, I'm not sure which one to go for. I think I'm going to start with the purple. As always with Pat McGrath, the eyeshadows are incredible quality. The mattes are so creamy, so buildable, so pigmented. On the other side, I'm going to go in with a bit of this paley pink. I'm going to bring in a tiny bit of the purple just to give it a bit of depth. So that is the eyeshadow palette on, guys. I'm a bit disappointed by the blue. It's kind of doesn't really go with everything else. I had to try it 3 different times, which is a bit of a shame because it's the only thing that really differentiates this. But I do really love this rich plum. It's a really nice colour, and I really liked that as a base for the pink, the deeper pink, and the mauve, metallic mauve. I think the mauve and the plum are definitely my favourite. This row is pretty good. This row, not so much. Not terrible, all of it, but not really for me. I think if you are a fairer, lighter skin tone, maybe it will be a bit more interesting on your skin tone. On me, it doesn't really do what I wanted it to do, or do what I imagined it would do. I'm just going to put some liner on and mascara on, and then I'll be back to do my cheeks. I'm back and I've got some mascara on. Definitely preferring this eyeshadow now. I do think the blue top is kind of cute on top of the purple, but I was expecting it to be like a sheeny, shiny shade. It's not quite there yet, but it is a nice kind of sparse, glittery topper. And I do really like the paler side as well. So I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure how many different looks I'll be able to get out of it, but I do think they're pretty cute. So next up is the cheek palette, which I'm very excited about. I've got a blusher, a kind of highlighty blusher, and then a highlighter. So first I'm going to do bridge of my nose with highlighter, because I do love a bridge of my nose highlight. I'm going to use this highlighter here. Oh, got a huge amount of pickup, way too much. I might use the skinny side of this because I don't want it to get too out of control. This is so nice, so soft, so creamy. And definitely very flattering on my skin tone. I really like that. Next I'm going to do blush. I'm going to do one on each side. On this side I'm going to do the bright pink, this one here. Good amount of pickup as well. And on this side, I'm going to use the more shimmery one. I'm going to use the same brush because it doesn't really have any product on it, and I want to see what I should do with this. I actually really like this blusher. I think it works really nicely with the eyeshadow palette as well. It brings out those mauvey hues. This side is very subtle. Can't really see too much glow. It's a very subtle shade. Definitely do think it would work really well on a lighter medium skin tone or medium skin tone. So I'm going to pop a little bit of blush on here. That is it. That is the Pat McGrath Labs Bridgerton collection. It's pretty cute. I do actually really like the mauvey hues of this eyeshadow and the pinks. They work together really nicely. I was a little bit disappointed by the blue glitter topper, but it's not bad at all. Now it's all together. I think the blush is actually really nice, and I do think that's a cute product. I absolutely love the highlighter on that, so I would definitely recommend that as a product just in general. And if you don't mind the middle shade being as subtle as it is, I probably would get that over the eyeshadow palette. But I do like the eyeshadow palette, and I can definitely see myself using it. It's just because it's so one tone, it's just something I'll just be using when I really want like a mauvey, pinky, mauvey eyeshadow look. So definitely something I will keep playing with. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying anything? Will you be trying anything? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.